Welcome to This Explainer. Okay, today we're diving straight into something I'm super passionate about, the absolute foundation of wealth. We're talking active versus passive income. Most of us grew up being taught to just trade our time for a paycheck, go to work, get paid, repeat, right? But today we're going to break down the mechanics of a totally different way to build long-term wealth. It's a system that completely redefines how you use your time and your resources. So to really set the stage here, I want you to imagine two different people. Both are making exactly $100,000 a year. The first one, a doctor. And they're working hard. Every single day, they're up early, driving to the clinic, grinding through long hours, seeing patients. And hey, they earn a fantastic paycheck for it. But, and this is a big but, if they stop working, well, the paychecks stop too. Now, look at the second person. They're making that exact same amount, 100 grand. But instead of clocking in for every single dollar, they own some rental properties. Maybe they're getting stock dividends, or they run an online business. They're literally earning that money while they sleep, while they're out at dinner, or even chilling on a beach somewhere. Same exact income, but completely, totally different lives.
Okay, let's dive into this. Why are their day-to-day lives practically worlds apart? It comes down entirely to how they're actually earning that money. One person is completely reliant on an active mechanism, and the other, they're leveraging a passive one. You see, it's not really about how much cash is sitting in your bank account on December 31st. It's about the engine that's generating it. That underlying engine is what ultimately dictates your freedom, your schedule, and really, your whole financial trajectory.
Right, so before we put these two systems head to head, let's just establish a quick baseline here. Income. Any money you receive, whether that's a paycheck, tips, rent, or dividends. A lot of times we just equate the word income with a traditional biweekly paycheck. But if we're talking about strategic wealth building, we've got to categorize every single dollar that comes in. So the critical question you really need to be asking yourself when you look at your bank accounts isn't just how much is in there, but how exactly was this money generated?
Which brings us to our first major category, active income. Money earned by actively working and trading your time, skills, or labor. This is your classic, straightforward one-to-one trade. You give them your time and your skills, and boom, you get cash in return. Whether you're a software engineer writing code all day or a surgeon in the OR, this is the launchpad. The mechanism is simple, but it is super rigid. Someone literally has to be actively doing the work to trigger that payment.
Let's ground this with a real-world example just to see the mechanics at play. Take Emma here. She's got a summer job at a local ice cream shop making $18 an hour. The math on this is incredibly predictable. If she works 10 hours, she gets paid for exactly 10 hours. Simple as that. Her income is a direct, linear reflection of her physical presence behind that counter scooping ice cream. But what happens if Emma catches a nasty flu? Say she has to stay home in bed for an entire week. Well, she earns absolute zero. Because in an active income model, the flow of capital depends 100% on active time. Put simply, no work equals no pay. The revenue stream just halts the very second she stops showing up.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is it lets us dismantle a pretty toxic internet myth. You see influencers all the time loudly proclaiming, "Never work for a paycheck." Well, actually, scratch that. That advice is kind of garbage. There is absolutely nothing wrong with active income. In fact, it's the necessary foundation for building wealth. Pretty much every successful person you can think of started right here. It's a totally predictable starting point. It requires zero upfront money, just your effort, and most importantly, it's where you build essential skills. We're talking leadership, negotiation, problem solving, all those things that drastically bump up your market value later on.
So the crucial point is that the ultimate limitation of this launchpad comes down to simple math, the number 24. There are only 24 hours in a day, and it honestly doesn't matter who you are, a college student, a local business owner, or the CEO of a Fortune 500 company, your time is strictly capped. You can only work so many hours before you literally just collapse from exhaustion. And because your time has a hard ceiling, well, your earning potential from purely active work shares that exact same ceiling.
Honestly, the best way to think about active income is like filling a bucket with a garden hose. As long as you're physically standing there, gripping the hose, pointing it right into the bucket, the water flows. But the exact second you let go of that hose, maybe you need to sleep, take a vacation, or you're just sick in bed, the water completely stops. Your continuous, active effort is literally the only thing keeping that current alive.
Recognizing that they can't just endlessly trade more and more hours for more income, financially successful people eventually pivot. And this is where passive income enters the chat. This breaks that 24-hour limit. Passive income is money that just continues to come in long after the initial work or investment is finished. It's all about making your capital, or the work you did in the past, generate revenue autonomously. It totally removes your physical presence from the day-to-day earning equation.
Let's look at exactly how past work creates current income. Take Alex, for example. Step 1. He spends 6 grueling months building a video editing course. He's working evenings, weekends, pouring his soul into it for absolutely zero pay. He is building an asset. But once he hits Step 2 and actually launches the course, the dynamic completely flips. Step 3. Months later, someone buys the course while he's eating dinner. Another person buys it while he's fast asleep. That massive amount of upfront past effort is now just continuously generating sales without him having to do the daily grind.
And this brilliantly illustrates that instead of just using time, you can also use capital. Look at Maria. Step 1, she spends years diligently saving up a down payment and researching neighborhoods. Step 2, she buys a small rental house. Step 3, she collects monthly rent from that asset. Now sure, she still has to manage it, maybe fix a leaky faucet, pay her taxes, but she is no longer working hourly to get that check. That rental property acts as a standalone wealth-generating machine.
Okay, quick reality check though, because we really need to bust another massive misconception. People online love to make passive income sound like it's just, money for doing absolutely nothing. That is a complete myth. No way. The reality? Almost every reliable passive income stream is built on a mountain of upfront sacrifice. It takes significant time, significant money, or a whole lot of both. The income might look totally effortless to an outside observer later down the road, but believe me, a massive amount of friction was overcome before anyone actually saw those shiny results.
Let's move to and see how this builds perfectly into our core takeaway. Passive income is built, not found. I absolutely love this quote. It's not a lucky lottery ticket. It's not some secret internet hack. It is a long-term architectural process that takes real years of learning, saving, and constructing. Whether you're coding software, writing a killer book, building a business from scratch, or consistently investing in real estate and the stock market, you are deliberately constructing an income-generating machine over time.
So what does this all mean? How do we actually put this all together? Well, the ultimate wealth-building playbook is actually kind of simple. Wealthy people use active income to fund passive income. They don't just pick one, they strategically use their active earnings to build their passive assets. They earn their predictable paychecks, but instead of inflating their lifestyle and buying a fancier car with every single raise, they redirect a chunk of that capital into building assets. They're essentially using that bucket they filled with the garden hose to buy a well that just pumps water automatically.
So, I want to leave you with a challenge today. Audit your own life right now. Really look at where your money is coming from. If it's 100% active, hey, that is completely fine. Like we said, that is exactly where we all start. But ask yourself, what asset can you start building today? Is it learning a new highly valued skill? Is it finally making that small, consistent weekly investment? Or maybe starting a little side project? You can absolutely escape the active income trap, but it means laying that foundation today. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I seriously cannot wait to see what you build.